This is actually a pretty autobiographical film for me. It's definitely the most personal film I've ever made. When I was 24, I actually went back to China and worked for the family business. So a lot of this is based on personal experiences. I would say the character Sasha is a very exaggerated version of me at 24. And a lot of the things that were in the movie, like we shot in my family's actual toy factory, and Teddy's house is my dad's actual house, and that is my dad's actual bathroom with all the naked girls on the on the wall.
Hi everyone, my name is Jala and I'm the director, producer / editor, cinematographer for Mama Yen.
It's a story about how, like, when she immigrated to the United States as a refugee of the Vietnam War, 13 years old, how she kind of like lost her home in a way, especially with food connection, and then how she refound the home with sharing the taste of the home with other people, especially with the younger, this kind of new generation of like students who come into the school that she served.
And I thank a lot for bringing my, what they call it, documentary about some part of my life and my career at Notre Dame as a cook over there. So thank you very much.
If you think you can, you have a dream, just keep work on your dream. Because like I said, I've been to a lot of places, like I say, to the point like you thought there's no tomorrow, but I'm still here. So if you think, like, sometimes I heard a lot of people say about depression and all that stuff, but just keep work on it and keep yourself, you know, like, make sure, like, there's still going to be tomorrow. So, like, hope, you know, if you work on your hope and everything going to be okay.
My name is Mohammad Arifuzzaman. I'm a filmmaker of Seeking Settled Ground and story about actually Anwar. Anwar is a newly immigrated, he came here as a refugee.
He never seen how to use card, how the modern life goes on. He never seen. So now he is trying to actually integrate it, and what's his challenge he face. That's I try to actually tell through my film.
For my topic of kombucha, I wanted to show you guys a second home to me. And it builds community. I made great friends. It built my self-confidence up. And I wanted to like show you guys how it helped me change, it helped others change in the experience.
Well, what the audiences see when they saw my film is that even if it's not a place or a home, you still have belonging somewhere. You just have to find it.
My name's Davy San Miguel. I'm originally from Maui, Hawaii, and a multimedia filmmaker and mostly in the documentary world. Coming on to My Mother, Myself, and I as an AD and kind of putting on that hat of keeping everyone in line and on time was honestly an amazing and kind of like a growing process for me as a filmmaker to come into a role and help bring this director's vision to life creatively.
I think it's very important that these shorts got out here because not every story will be made into a feature-length film, and a lot of the topics that are being touched, like immigration, like cultural identity, self-confidence, are really important. But sometimes it can be too hard to think when you're alone in your room and you're like thinking about these topics. It can be too heavy. And a lot of these films put a splash of joy, a splash of humor with the onion rings and chicken balls on the plate. And I think this is a format that people can easily consume. It's a format that can get people thinking but not have them drown in the heaviness of these subjects. So yeah, that's why I really enjoyed these shorts.
I'm happy that this festival exists, that we are able to show work like this, because it's been a slow start to get these stories out, but you know, it's only going to go up from here.
I think this festival brings together a diverse cultural identity, even if it's easy to say Asia, Asian, it's like as if we're all the same. But if you look at the films, you look at the people that are around here, there's so much diversity in the identity of being Asian, and there's so much joy that's brought out because of that diversity, and I think this festival is a great way to celebrate that.